Good evening, everyone. Aren't we fancy tonight? So let's give some people. It's Valentine's Day. We didn't think about that for tonight.
I did not think about that.
No, I did not either. So let's see who kind of pander or meanders through the door. Right now, I think it's just me and you, so we can play and talk a little bit or whatnot. But we can go ahead and do the recording. So you can actually download from YouTube, right? Or do I need to download and send it to you?
No, I can. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Simple. Bangarang. Yes,
Hey,
ma'am. There's
hello.
my barefoot Bangarang tribe starting to check in. Folks, so I've got several people coming in. Some of you might be on Facebook. Yep.
Yeah.
Hi. Greetings from Canada. If you're in on Facebook, folks, remember, click the little link that says allow StreamYard to see who you are, because all I can see is Facebook user. That's all Sherry can see. So click that. Let us go. Hello, Miss Bridget.
Hi.
Good evening. Happy Valentine's Day. Sherry?
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I didn't even think about that.
I didn't either.
Valentine's Day card.
Yeah, what's that?
We should pull a card for Valentine's Day just to see what we get.
Okay. All right. Like, our Valentine to what? Each other, or our Valentine to
those watching?
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to start this evening with the Valentine's card. So again, more people coming through the door. Glad y'all are here. Make sure if you're coming in through Facebook, tell you what, I'm going to pull a Valentine. I just automatically went with the Spirit Animal Oracle.
Ooh.
So I'm going to use this. It's Colette Baron Reed. And we are going to try seeing what we get from the animal world and the animal kingdom and little earth magic. And so, folks, again, if you're on Facebook, click the let StreamYard see who you are so we can see what's going on. Christina, my sweetie, happy Valentine's Day, my daughter.
Christina. Hi.
So what I'm got the Arc deck today. Woo! For Valentine's Day.
Nice.
All right, that's a win. That's a beautiful deck. I love that deck. But Sherry, if you don't care, I'm going to start with the opening prayer. And Heavenly Father, angels, mothers, divine mother, please help us to wrap the angels and the spirits around us to see clearly and make sure the message that is coming out tonight is the message from you and not from me or Sherry. So mote it be. And let's get this party started on a happy Valentine's Day. Hi, can you see me now? We sure can, Catherine. We are glad to have you aboard. So, and Christina, there we are. Okay. Boy, last night did a show. We had a show on with a young lady by the name of Rocky DeGotti that actually was one of the founding members of TAPS. And we had a spirit box on. We had the EMF meter going. We were having a ball. So,
wow, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. We got to do that again. So here's what we're going to do. Valentine's. What do the spirits want us to wish as a Valentine's to everybody? So to our audience out here for Spirit and Tarot, we are going to actually go with, you got to be kidding me. This is amazing. Okay. Swan Spirit. Time for a deep dive. And it is a beautiful swan.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, this white background's not helping my white green screen when I throw a card up. But it was the only thing I had with our Spirit Tarot that was actually going to work tonight. So, yeah, it is just a beautiful card.
Time for a deep dive.
Yeah, it is. So the Spirit is wanting people to start asking questions and see what's going on. So let me get caught up here. Wow, people really starting to roll in now.
Hi, everyone.
Bing. Good to see ya. Catherine, great. Glad to see you both, too. Happy Valentine's Day. Sherry, I don't mean to walk all over you. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was just noticing. I think that's your wife's comment. They mate for life. What did she say? Swans mate for life.
Oh, where did that come from? I didn't see that.
Great towards the bottom. I love that.
Oh, okay. All right. Hello to Rob and Sherry. Great to see you all. Hi, Dr. Ace. How are you?
Ace.
And let me see.
From Michigan?
What's that?
I said Penny from Michigan. Hey.
Penny from Michigan. Yeah, let's get through the. April Jones Carmen would love to hear from my mother-in-law, or my mother. I swear I felt one this week. Okay. So, Sherry, would you like to start this party off with seeing what you can pick up from April Jones Carmen's mother or mother-in-law?
Hi, April. So I'm assuming these lovely women have passed. I'm feeling heavily that it's on your biological side. So I'm feeling very much that it's your mom, your mother, your birth mother. And I feel her for some reason, I don't know why, on the right side of you. So maybe you're hearing like you're feeling her energy, or you're maybe hearing, or maybe your ears ringing on the right side. Something about your right side is how I'm feeling. But yeah, I feel like she's around you all the time, though. Not just this week, but probably this week you've noticed it more than anything. Maybe you felt yourself thinking about her more now than you normally do. Something, is there an anniversary? I'm not sure, but I'm feeling very strongly it's your mother. Okay. Cards.
So, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see what the message is, and that may tell us. So I'm going to ask what the message is. Why is your mother or mother-in-law, and I'm feeling it's your mom too, April, so persistent in being around you today? So I'm picking up there's something they want you to know. Either it's a support, you're going through something and everything's going to be all right, or whatnot, or something's happening, but you needed to feel them a little closer this week. So I'm using the Circle of Life Tarot tonight on this one, and we will go from there. Wow. This is the 16. It's all about temperance. You know, you could be dealing with a little bit of both. But in asking what this is talking about the message is, April, you got to find balance. There's something that's going on. Things are getting a little hectic. You're getting a little headstrong in a couple of different areas. I'm getting that she's worried about you health-wise and wanting you to find some balance. 1 foot on the earth, 1 foot in the water, that type of thing. Making sure that you are staying in control. So there's some things that are happening, and the message, what I'm getting is really take a breather, get relaxed, get balanced, and there's some answer you're looking for. It will come to you. So that's where I'm at right now. What do you think, Sherry?
She just said her birthday is on the 9th. Happy birthday, April. So yeah, I was thinking like, it was a special time or anniversary or something. So that would make sense that she's also there just to let you know that she's with you at that time. They love to come on those anniversaries or birthdays or important dates, or perhaps their birthday. So, but I'm feeling a little bit more than that, like Rob. It's not just about that, but I feel like you on some level maybe need her right now, or you're thinking about her, and so she's letting you know she's there. That's what I'm getting.
And that's it. She needed to leave. She's always there. She's always around, coming in, checking on you or whatnot. But this time she needed you to feel her presence a little more. It's more like support. So just think about it, in that aspect. Ming Ming, I keep dreaming of an old high school classmate who died 13 years ago. Does he have a message? Thanks. Ming Ming, let's figure this one out. So what I'm going to do, let me start with I'm going to grab a different deck. And I am going to grab my Legacy of the Divine deck. And let's just find out. Does he have a message for me? You've been dreaming of him. Maybe, I don't know if, I'm not really picking up his presence here right now, Sherry. Maybe you are. But go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I don't feel like I'm tapping into that energy, and I don't feel it. So I feel there's something here where it's with her thinking about him, or, things happen weird with dreams. And sometimes they're metaphors. Sometimes when you dream about somebody, it actually has nothing to do with that person at all. So I feel like it's not, I don't feel his energy near her.
And that's what I got when I was first saying that. It's more of a trait of this person that you need to, something about them that will help you carry through or something. So let's ask, What's this about? What's this dreaming of this old high school classmate? What is it supposed to mean? And it could mean no more beer and pizza at 11 o'clock at night. That's what you need to remember, folks. Not every dream is a message from God, okay? Sometimes we do just dream, all right? And even the scientists are all still out. There's no set, well, we heard for a long time that's your brain defragging and all that. Well, actually, we found out there's a whole group of scientists that don't believe that. We just think it's happens because the portion of your brain that can tell illusion or hallucination from reality, that part of your brain's asleep while other parts are awake. So there's that theory. I do believe dreams do have a message for us at times, but not all the time. So let's ask about Ming Ming and what this dream about this old high school. Yeah, something's there. There's something you're supposed to be picking up. Okay. Wow. Okay. This came upside down, reversed, and it's the 5 of coins. And what this tells me is a lot of times somebody's looking for help when help's right there close by. So upside down is generally talking about within yourself. So, something in here, Ming Ming, is saying to me that this person, you're seeing them, is actually there to remind you have people around you that can help you. Don't be afraid to call on them, whether you're your spirit guides, whether you're whatnot. Did this old high school classmate, I'd be interested to know, did they ask for help a lot? Were they not afraid to ask for help or whatnot? But that's what I'm getting here is don't be afraid to ask for help. There are people around you and things that want to help you. Cherry?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think there's much more metaphorical going on here. And, I would encourage her to think about what's going on in her life that would make what the connection is, because there's something there. Like I said, sometimes it has absolutely nothing to do with that person. But they come to your dream in their form, but there's another meaning to it. And so it could be something as subtle as think about what's happening in your life right now, Ming Ming, that would have called that energy to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's something about help and help being close by. That's what I can get. So Sherry, I know the last time we talked, I was running out of coffee. I got my shipment in. Okay. Oh my gosh. So yes, I'm like doubling up on my HempWorks coffee and things like that. I
have at least 3 boxes in the cabinet because if I have one box, I start having anxiety because I'm not going to get it on time.
I hear you. And we started running out and I'm like, folks, this is one of those things that you really need, whether you go through hempworks.com, Tarot with an Attitude, or Sherry's site. We want you to go check the products out. This time I got in the gummies. I put in an extra order because I want to be able to tell people about things. And I got in some of the mantra sprays, that are one for the trim. And I haven't done the sleep one yet. I'm wanting to see where that goes. But folks, we believe in these products. This isn't something where we don't throw things out there. This is really my first time in being on YouTube with an actual product, I guess, other than what we do and what we sell. But we believe in these. I'm down another couple of pounds, another notch coming up on the belt. And again, I think it's because I'm self-aware. I'm not doing any crazy dieting or anything like that. But when I realize I'm full, I'm full. And I just stop eating. I'm not going through the sugar cravings either that I normally went through.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to share something really quick. So you guys can't see very well, but I have a lot of sun damage in my forehead that I'm very self-conscious about for many, many years. Like it's pretty bad because I'm out in the sun a lot with my kids and I'm not the best with sunscreen and stuff like that. And I noticed that my skin started clearing up. I used the HempWorks face cream and I was looking at myself in the mirror the other day and I was like, oh my God, my skin looks amazing. Like what's going on? And that's the only thing that I've done differently. And I had a client the other day in my office and she said, Sherry, your skin is so like really clear. What do you do? And then I was like, oh my God, let me tell you. And she said, yeah, I met, I've known you for a while now and I didn't notice before. but your skin's looking different. And I was like, this is why. Like this, I think there's something in that CBD that just does something for the system. I'm not doing anything different, not drinking more water. I mean, nothing that I would normally do ordinarily that's, that incredible other than the CBD products. So how cool is that?
That is so cool. And I just ordered some of that in too, because I've been getting all the dry legs and things like that. And I'm going to try it, find out what's happening. I want my, and you can look at Kathy with the K's videos and go back from when she first started. She's been using it faithfully. And man, what a difference. What a difference. So, all right, let's get back over here. All right. Mickey, who was I in one of my past lives as you are able? I am so curious. All right. So you lead off this time. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go with this. So go ahead.
Well, I have to think about it a second. Hold on.
All right, good. I'm glad it's not just me. So y'all, from the old Saturday Night Live, talks amongst yourselves, figure it out while Sherry and I think on this for a little bit. So
you have a guide coming through named Justine, I think, Justine. She said you've had a few lives together. Actually, I feel a lot of healing lives, like medicinal, South America, perhaps Mexico, where you have done healing in some shape or form, actually, with maybe some herbs or some sort of medicinal plants. But I feel a lot of healing energy around you.
That's what I'm getting too. You made people happy in a previous life. It was a very emotional life, but you were a healer. And ironically, the card I got is the Princess of Cups. So we're talking about a page, somebody with that younger spirit. But it's not only that, but you notice the water is very calm. The dolphin has a lotus, but what you can't see is she's bearing gifts and fruits and things like that. So I do believe at some point in your other life, you were very close to water. You made people happy. And I believe you were some type of herbalist, alchemist, something like that. But that's what I'm really picking up. So, and I think Justine was either a sister or a very close, somebody you were very close to, that y'all were like inseparable in the previous life. That's why I think the dolphin's coming into play.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
That's cool.
Mickey, I hope that helps. I was just told sister. Justine is a sister or was a sister. Okay.
I believe that.
And let me ask you this. Would this be possible? Because here's what I'm hearing too. In life before that, Justine was her mother.
I was just going to say that. Oh my gosh. Yes. Mother. Oh my gosh.
Justine was her mother. And then they came in again and were like sisters or something. Yes. Or in last life, this was her mother, but they were as close as two sisters.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going from. Hello from Louisiana. Come on in. Glad y'all are here, man. It is crazy cold all over the world, except where my butt is sitting. And I'm a little envious of the cold, but everybody's talking these minuses and snow and all that stuff. I think I'm kind of happy sitting here. You don't even know it. I'm sitting here in shorts with the AC on and a fan.
Stop it. It's like a skating rink outside of my house. There's like an ice storm. It's awful.
Oh, okay. So, April Jones, your birthday is the 9th. The 9th of what month? The 9th.
April was the one we talked about.
Oh, on the birthday?
Her mom was visiting, her mother-in-law. He said, Mom, her birthday.
Her birthday. Oh, that's right. You were reading down. I'm clicking as we go. It's the circle of life. Yes, it is. Catherine, I would like to hear a message from Spirit as to confirm I am on the right track. Catherine, go within yourself. If you have a doubt, you're not. If you're letting other worlds or other people tell you you're not, go within your own intuition. These are things you have within your grasp. I already think I know what Sherry's going to say, but you go right ahead, Sherry, because I'm going to pull a card from a healing deck. Go ahead.
So I heard right away, you are. The problem is that I don't think you believe in yourself enough to recognize whether or not you're on the right path or not. So there's a lot of self worth or self-confidence issues, but I think you have a chatty funny guide because it was a female and she came in really quickly and said, you are. So this is I'm not getting a name, but I think Catherine needs to trust in herself a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah. And so looking at this deck, which is Spirit Healing deck, and for some reason I intuitively went to a healing deck. So let's find out what it has to say. Unexpected. You expect the unexpected. You are, and if you notice, what a beautiful card this is. Our young person is walking a new path, but he's wanting to go to a place that is almost like fantasy-like that other people do not believe in. But we've got to remember, have that faith of a child. A child will go to worlds that we were beaten out of as adults. So unexpected. You can open up it's a little girl too. All new worlds are available for you, Catherine. And one of the things they are telling you is free your mind. Free your mind. And I love saying this, your ass will follow. Okay. Go with the flow. There are things out there. Don't let the conscious and the world keep you from building your own reality and going there. And you will find so many unexpected riches there, and you are going to have unexpected things coming from you if you can get this down.
Yeah, and the one last thing I heard the stop second guessing yourself was the second thing I just heard while Rob was talking.
That would make total sense.
Guess. Yeah, don't second guess.
You are welcome, April. No problem. Mickey, love the HempWorks coffee and the CBD oils. Absolutely amazing. Waiting on my arrival. I ran out, and the other stuff just isn't the same. Let me tell you something. Jay and I were talking the other day. Jay and April and I were having a meeting, and one of the things they're already telling people is you've got to speed up your delivery service. They're quick. They're on it. But, there's people we're not realizing how quickly some things run out because we really start using the products for a change, and we need to be able to get a faster turnaround. So we know that. Ming Ming, okay, thank you so much for the advice. I wonder then if this is about how I can connect with my spirit guide. I want to learn how to. My ears are always ringing, but I find it hard to connect. Some people will say that ringing ears is a sign of a spirit guide. Tinnitus can be both. Tinnitus is an actual physical thing. It's not always a spirit ringing your ears, but they still don't know what causes it. However, if it's not constant with you, I would say that's something trying to catch your attention, Ming Ming. One of the things you're going to have to do, and maybe that's what this is all coming to, you've got to, if you want to connect with your spirit guides, you've got to be still, calm your mind, be able to practice some mindfulness exercises, get all this other external crap shut down, and have faith in what you're hearing come through to you. Close your eyes, be comfortable in the science, but start listening to the voices and the feelings and the things that are coming to you. And that's how you're going to start connecting to your spirit guides. What do you think, Sherry?
Yeah, I mean, everything you said is absolutely true. I think the hardest part is quieting the mind and trusting your knowing that the messages that you're getting are real, because most people say, oh, I'm making it up. You have to switch into that right brain and train yourself not to think too much. And that's really challenging for a lot of people. I offer virtual training on my website called Connecting with Spirit, and I teach people how to do that. And so I encourage you to check out my website. And there you go. Thank you. And I offer a program online to help people do that. So check it out. But it's all about switching to the right brain. Don't think too much, because that's where you get stuck.
Exactly. I do mindfulness sessions, things like that. Those are generally an hour. You can find how to book with me an hour on my site. So between Sherry and I, there is we can help you with mindfulness. And Sherry and I have talked about we need to do some mindfulness sessions, but they're hard to do with people in chat. So we're going to have to figure some of that out because it is a topic we need to address. Let me see. Love the HempWorks coffee CBD oils. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm getting caught up here.
We just did that one.
Okay. What about this one? I have a question. I have been trying to move my family for over 3 years now, and every time I think I have a lead on a house, the door closes, whether it is buying or renting. Why or what needs to change? I love phrasing that one up. Go right ahead. And I am going to, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm feeling very strongly, Dr. Ace, that it's about timing, like right away. Before he was done reading the sentence, I heard in my ear, the timing isn't right yet. So whatever is the right property or whatever it is, it's not ready yet for you. The other people haven't moved out or something needs to be renovated. And I feel very strongly you need just to sit tight because what's the phrase? It'll be worth the wait or something like that. What's that phrase? It'll be worth your wait. So just hang tight because I feel something's coming not that far away, like springtime. But the reason things like this happen often at times is because it's divine intervention. Like they'll block you from making a commitment that's not the right one. And then once you find the right space, you look back and you're like, oh, it makes total sense. And that's what I feel is happening in this situation. Hold on, because I feel like it's so close, like super close, just a little bit longer. What are you getting with the cards?
Actually, what I got when I asked what is the challenge that he is facing with this whole move thing, and I got the Hanged Man. Okay, but it was reversed. So it's Hanged Man to me is all about perspective, and there's something that's not. Sherry's right. There's something that's not lining up right, Dr. Ace, and in this case, the universe is it's protecting you. Yeah. There's something coming, and if you jump too quickly, you'll be all right. I get the feeling you'll be all right, but you're going to miss that one little thing of, oh man, if only. Yeah. Okay. And I know Dr. Ace, I don't know how old you are. My wife and I, Gillian, who's on here tonight, we have talked about we are tired of settling. We will not settle anymore. That's the reason the cars we got were brand new cars. We take steps because you know what? We've put thousands of dollars into our home and everything is like, okay. Mm-hmm. Guess what? Now we won't put another dime in until we've got it. This is what we want. This is where we're at. We're thinking about selling for that reason. That's what's going on. So watch me for a minute. Somebody's coming in my door and it's 9 o'clock at night or going on 8:30. So I'm not used to that. So hopefully they're going into another office. That's what I'm getting.
He's Dr. Ace just commented he's 41.
Okay. So yeah, you're in that stage. Be careful. 40s, you can still be like, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to hit this out of the park. Let's move. I'm anxious. It's something in perspective. There's something that's just not quite right. Take another look, and it might be made available to you of what is out of whack. So let's find out what that is. Hello, Twyla. How are you? Good to see you tonight. Michael, my brother. I had my unemployment yanked for reasons I had no control over, taking away my only income at this time. What do you see happening with this? Will it be reinstated? Michael, I don't play with finances and telling somebody whether they are going to get their money in on time or things like that. What I can tell you is, and remind me, I want timeout, Dr. Ace. I looked at the problem, but I didn't see what you needed to do to move through the problem. So that's what I want to do. Hold that thought, Michael. Okay? Y'all know me. Once I get something on, and something was like in my ear about you didn't finish. But that was creepy as hell what just happened around me. So come to terms with it. All right. Take a truce, take a respite. There's a battle you're dealing with. There's something about this whole thing. Relax. You're going to come through it, but you got to wait and let things happen in the right time. That's what I'm saying is the way. There's something inside of perspective. That's your challenge. But the way through it is, Dr. Ace, for you to be still, be chill, meditate, and maybe you'll actually get an answer to what's going on. So, Sherry, go ahead with Michael while I shift gears here a little bit.
Yeah. So, Michael, I just like Rob, I don't like to talk too much about finances, but what I will say is I felt really strongly that you shouldn't give up, like to fight this. So I know that they yanked it, but I think you can call, it's going to be kind of a hassle, but I think that there is some sort of not a loophole. That's not the right word, but I feel like the fight isn't done yet. So I would reach out. The other thing also could be that there's a new opportunity coming. I feel that as well, but I feel very strongly in the meantime that your money lines have not dried up. So to me, that means that you need to call back and fight this. And you got one door shut in your face, but I think you need to knock again. So don't give up yet, but I also feel like there's an opportunity coming. So I don't know if you've applied for some things.
That's where I'm at, Sherry, right there. It's like, be careful about becoming so dependent on unemployment that we become stagnant. And Michael, be careful about becoming stagnant and not pushing out there and pushing your envelope to go see what's out there. That was very heavily what I got. So I want to go there. I'm going to go into the Earth Realm, Earth Magic deck. Because, Michael, I know you've been dealing with this unemployment thing for a while, and at some point, you're going to have to make a move. I'm not meaning to be an asshole, but we all know I'm very good at it. It is one of those things where you might have to go do something for a while. Okay, there's some things coming, but I think Sherry's right. If you will open up and look around, there are some things that are available to you that you're missing, is what I'm really picking up. Wow. The lotus flower, and it's actually titled unfoldment. Okay. Unfoldment. Didn't even know that was a word. Michael, things are unfolding now before you. If you're not careful, you're going to miss some things.
Yeah.
Look at what's becoming available to you. It might be time to be taking some type of step. That's what I'm seeing. So universe will work that way. It kicked me out of a damn good job. Okay. But I was miserable and I was working 60, 70 hours a week. Okay. And everybody was, like, oh, you're doing fine. But guess what? I wasn't happy. And universe took that away from me. It literally did. So I could sit here now and be doing what I'm doing now. Okay. So, Michael, I promise you, take a look, get out of your own head a little bit and listen. And things are trying to talk to you and tell you what to move forward with. There are things coming.
There are things coming. Yeah, I feel very strongly. There's something coming, like real close. and you know what, though, Michael? The fact that there is something coming close, had you not lost the income, you wouldn't be motivated. So maybe it happens so that you would look, or otherwise you might miss this opportunity coming. That could be too. But
that's what I'm saying. The universe could be forcing you into getting off your ass. Okay. Putting a resume out, doing something that you're passionate about. I know you're passionate about writing and things like that. Maybe it's time to sink into that, do whatever. But that is very heavy on my heart of what this is about. Catherine, great, right on, so true. I do know I just need to break through the old programming. Oh my God.
Doesn't everybody, right?
Oh, that is so hard. It is. It's programming. It's brainwashing.
Yeah.
If you do what Sherry and I do, we're Satanists. We're going to hell. We're leading people off the right path. We're taking people away from God. And all we're telling people to do, be quiet, pray, meditate to the God of your understanding. Let the universe bring you the answers. So yeah, that deprogramming, God love you. I was wondering if I would get my finances back to be able to pay my bills. Okay, here I'll start if you want while you're dwelling on that one. We're going to ask what the challenges are. Okay, because again, once you ask a yes or no question, folks, please understand those answers are generally within you and they're totally within your control. I can tell you right now, absolutely, if you do the right things for you and your path in your life. Okay, but if you don't, no, they won't. And no tarot card in the world or psychic is going to be able to predict it, because freedom of will and free choice is yours, Twyla. So you have to get settled, pray, listen, meditate, talk to your spirit guides, find out what's going on, okay? So the challenge that I see you're facing right now is, wow, it's the universe, okay? And whenever I see this card, remember I asked what the challenge is. So this was upside down, it's reversal. I almost get and this, like, you feel like the world is weighing you down. In this card, the world universe here is actually stepping on a small child. Okay. So as a challenge, what I'm seeing is you've got this picture that the world is against you. It's not. It's life, okay? And things happen. So that's where we're at. Now, if you want to go with that while you're talking, Sherry, I'll pull a direction to take card, okay?
Yeah, excuse me. Twyla, what I was getting right away while Rob was talking is the phrase move things around. So I don't know if there are certain things that you can move around. You can play with your budget or work some numbers around. So that's part of it. You know, I don't judge anybody because I'm not the best managing my money. So when I talk, don't think I'm ever judging any of you, because I have issues just like everyone else. But I feel like there's also an issue with managing the money. And they're encouraging you to move things around. I don't know what that means exactly because I'm not in your situation, but maybe your card can fill in the blanks, Rob, with that.
Yeah, what I got is the Queen of Swords, okay? And the Queen of Swords is also surrounded by some butterflies. And butterflies means there's things that need to change, okay? Things in your surroundings, things around you, and things about you that need to change. The sword is always about your conscious decisions and your communication. Swords is about things you know and what in your head. And what this is telling you is you've got to become the queen of your mental stasis. Don't get lost into fear. Be able to put those emotions behind. The Queen of Swords is excellent at making things happen. She is really good because what she will do is she will take the necessary steps and leave her emotions out of it. Okay? Queens are about manifesting and bringing things in. So this is the step for you, is get into that positive state of mind, manifest. But there are some changes that need to be made. And that's probably going, Sherry, with your move some things around. Those butterflies are there for a reason, and there's multiple ones of them. And again, in this queen, and this is one of the only queens I have, she has taken her mask off. She is not putting on a face. She is letting her real self come out. So Twyla, what I'm getting here is there are things you know, things you need to do. You've got to take charge and take control, and then you can get everything back in order because you are a queen. But it is one of those times where, yeah, this is on you. So it's one of those things, got to get your mind right. Hope that helps. Sherry?
Yeah, no, I just keep hearing the same thing over and over. Move things around. I don't know what that means, and I'm sorry if it's vague, but that's the message I keep getting.
Ming Ming, you are not alone. Most of us, that's kind of like we're talking about at Twyla. Our logical mind, and especially the way we've been brainwashed and programmed, as people in the society that we came up with, don't ever tell anybody how you're feeling. Keep your feelings close. You know, there was the old saying, well, we all brag about wanting to be the Godfather. You know, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. This whole mind game, people at any point in this country, the latest statistics I read were, and they were from the ASWB and the NASW, the National Association of Social Workers. So these are things to be listened to. At any given time right now, 60% of the country qualifies for some type of mental health disorder.
I believe it.
And folks, many of y'all know, some of y'all don't, that's my field. I love blending the clinical in with this, because this is what people need. They have to get reconnected with that fantasy, with the spiritual. I'm very passionate about it. Yes, we live in a very physical world and a very scientific world. There are things about it that, yes, we absolutely know, but there are things we can heal. We can change things. We can manifest. And when you become one and you're able to line that light up, you are able to grab riches. You are able to grab things that we only dream of until we transcend. And we don't have to wait that long. So, and this conscious mind of no, I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't. I don't want to. And fear are two of the biggest mind killers. So yes, wow, you were reading way down. So I'm 41. Good evening, Arcana. Glad you're here. Michael's still here. There we are. Oh, got to finish up with we did finish up with Michael, I think, didn't we? Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all got to forgive me. I'm not as swift on this thing. Last night, my wife came in and actually produced a show for me and was speeding through these things. Oh, my God.
It helps.
Oh, my God. I have every intention of it. I am already an affiliate for HempWorks. That's it. So find something. Make it a target. Make it a passion. Can I get a card, please? Feeling lost lately. Arcana House Rocker. Absolutely. So what I'm going to do, I'm pulling from a chakra deck.
Ooh.
Okay. For some reason, Arcana, I feel that the chakra deck and everything just went everywhere, which y'all have seen me shuffle a million times, does not happen. So I'm trying to understand why. I mean, like, I literally got half the deck flipped upside down. So I am going to restack this. We're going to go again. It might just be, there's a presence here. I have somebody, Arcana, there is somebody here. Sherry, we need to take a minute with this young lady.
I'm tapping in. Hold on one second.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What is going on? All right. We're going to do it this way. I don't care what happens. All right. Arcana, one I'm getting for you right out of the gate. Inspiration, idea, spark, conception, impulse. And this would fit in. This is the universe. And there is somebody with you. There is, you notice these are two comets, two meteors. You're feeling alone at times, and you are not. They are there with you, and you're coming from the same place. You have a spirit guide that at one point I'm feeling was part of you. I mean, we're going back there, but this is inspiration, and this is, they want you to know this is within your control. You have a shooting star. You can be an inspiration to other people. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and touch bases with what's going on around you. So Sherry, go ahead. I'm going to pull some more cards on this one.
Yeah, Arcana, I just got this sense of disconnected, or I'm not the sense, the word.
Yeah.
I literally got the visual of, imagine yourself with those like bright orange, what are they called? The ear things that a lot of construction workers wear so they can't hear.
Oh, the earmuffs. Yeah, the cancellation, the noise cancellation.
Yeah, I feel those in the ears. I see these big sunglasses on, and it's like a disconnection, like your guides are trying to get your attention and you're just don't want to hear it, not because you don't want to, but there's a disconnection. And and it's very interesting, Rob, that you chose the deck that was the chakra deck, because I felt immediately that she needs to be grounded. There's an issue with the metaphysical part of her and the physical that has become disconnected. And when that happens, you feel lost. You don't feel like yourself. and you're unable to connect, and they are trying to connect you, but you got the earmuffs in, you got the blinders on, and they're trying to connect. And I think that's why you felt impelled to watch the show today, so they could somehow get you that message. So you need to try to do your something to ground yourself and bring that physical and metaphysical back together.
That root chakra thing is where I'm feeling, and because your root chakra's out, the crown chakra is, everything's like running kind of cattywampus and all out. Nothing's running at full tilt. You're out of sorts. And that's what I feel. And folks, let me remind you of this. Sherry has her own YouTube channel. And what's your YouTube channel, Sherry?
It's under my name, Sherry Divband.
Sherry Divband, Divband. Yeah. I have my own YouTube channel, Tarot with an Attitude. And we also have Tarot with an Attitude group. That's where a lot of my Facebook people are coming in from tonight. Make sure you are subscribing to a person you like's personal channel. If you wandered in off the Collective Super channel, we need you to subscribe to that. We really want. We're growing that channel. But at the same time, Sherry and I are doing things, and there's content that's going on our channels and through the Facebook groups that you're not getting from here once a week, or even on my daily show at 9 a.m. So make sure you're tying into there. So and that's what I'm getting is the root chakra here. So I'm going to just pull one fast card. Alternatives 4, and the card number is 40. Okay, which means a 4, establishing a good base. And the key to this card are with our little fairies is alternatives. Remember, there are alternatives. There are things you need to and look, this card has 2 more people. Arcana, you are not alone. No. I think that's the biggest thing right now is you're feeling like it's you against the world, and it's not, okay? But until you get that chakras aligned and get things connected, you're going to feel that way. So
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
I was just going to say, Arcana, I just felt this strong emotion that somebody recently, I don't know, recently can be ambiguous. It could have been yesterday or it could have been years ago, but where somebody hurt you or betrayed you or did something to you, and that's the point in which you started to put the earbuds and the face shield to protect yourself, and that's how you got disconnected. So get your power back. Take your power back, because it's there, and you have a lot of guides and a lot of angels around you that are trying to help you. But you have to have the intention that you're ready and ready to connect.
And Arcana, if you're dealing with some trauma, talk to somebody. Okay, that this could be where things have gotten thrown out because you're scared to make a decision. Fear is coming in, so you're okay. You have gifts beyond what your wildest imagination. And you have that ability. So I hate for you to feel lost. I made a post this morning. Peggy Sylvester from the Witch's Brew actually made the post, and I stole it about everybody that's out here today. If you don't feel loved, I love you. Arcana, there are people here in this room right now that will tell you, we love you. We don't want you to hurt. Reach out, talk to somebody, things like that. Dr. Ace. Yeah, the Dr. Ace. It wasn't the doctor thing, because I work around a lot in my field of social work. There's more women than there are men, trust me. But the Ace, I think, is what was throwing us off. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. You're not. This is why I became an affiliate. Exactly. I take care of my brother, who was a disabled vet, and my mother. Yeah. So there's a lot of weight on you, Michael. There's a lot of weight. I am so grateful for my answer. It helps me so much. It's just when I need it.
Thank you.
Makes our day. Makes our day. That's what we're here for. I planned to go back to my home country last summer, but the pandemic broke out. Is it wise to go this summer? My parents live alone. They are in their 80s. I want to be there. Let me tell you something, Ming Ming. What you have to do, I'm going to go for more of a practical side, and then we'll go from a spiritual, and we'll pull some cards, okay? I don't know where your home country is, but my son was planning on being in Peru a month ago. And he had to look at their ability to handle this. And he decided he had to put it off. And it was a career move, okay, for him. And so now he's trying to do other things here until this goes. You've got to look at where your parents are at in that country. And this is going to be a personal decision for you. If something happens to your parents, how are you going to feel about yourself by not being there? At the same point, how would your parents feel if something happened to you because you went? So that's one of those things where it's a two-edged sword. So Sherry, if you want to go, I will pull some cards and find out what we've got for Ming Ming about going back to her home country.
Yeah, Ming Ming. Now, whatever I say right now is an opinion, so please don't. You have to use discernment and make your own decision. Okay, so this is just my thoughts. But I feel like by the summer, I want to say this the right way. It's not going to be as big of an issue. I truly believe that, and I think you're going to be able to go home. That's it. I mean, but I want you to. I think you need to wait until we get a little bit closer so we can see how things are. But I see you home with your parents in the summertime. I really do.
Yeah, and that's where I'm seeing. What's ironic is I pulled the Queen of Swords again, and it was in the wrong deck. So I don't know if this was being set up for you, Ming Ming. But the Queen of Swords, air, fly, transform. Things are going to change. There's movement here for you. So I think I'm like Sherry. I'm going to leave it there. Right now, you have to follow your heart, use your logic, use your and see what you've got. Make sure medical facilities can handle it. And then you have to follow your own heart on that one. And I think give it a little bit. I think you're going to be fine. Yeah. I think I do see air and flying in your near future. So, that's kind of crazy. Hello from snowing Mississippi. Mississippi, almost as hot as Florida or hotter and more humid at times. How are you all today, Johnny? We are good. If we were any better, we'd be twins. So, thank you. It makes sense. So Twyla, good. I'm glad we were able to bring something through. Wondering what is in store for my business for the coming year. While we're talking about business, folks, we're at 8:53. We're not going to rush right off at 9 o'clock, but we're going to bring it to a close, pretty close to it. So if we're not getting to everybody's questions or whatnot, we're sorry. But again, make sure you're reaching out. I'm going to throw some of these up here first. I want you to go to HempWorks through Sherry's site or through my site and just look at the products. Check it out. They have made such a difference in our lives. Okay. But also you can reach out to Sherry, intuitivewellnesscenter.com. You can reach out to me, tarotwithanattitude.com. And at some point, if you want, Sherry and I can figure this out. Rocky DeGotti had this idea last night who is a medium and a very powerful spiritualist. And one of the things she talked about, she said, if you want a reading from both of us, we'll work it out. Okay. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So, I guarantee you though, that's going to be an hour as much as I like to talk, and I got to allow Sherry time to talk. So, but yeah, if y'all want something like that, we'll figure it out. Let us know. Okay. So getting back to the question, where was I at?
Penny.
What's that?
It was Penny.
Penny. I'm looking for it.
Little white cat.
There we go. Right there. Wondering what is in store for my business for the coming year. Go ahead, Sherry.
Oh, that's funny. I just saw dollar signs. Now that could be interpreted a few different ways, Penny. Not necessarily like floods of money coming in, but it could mean success. It could mean that things are moving forward. I feel very good about it. I really do. What do you think?
I'm getting a good vibe. You just got to don't let fear, man. Opening your own business and things like that. Fear is the mind killer on that. You're never going to get things perfect. Sherry and I have our own businesses now. Let us tell you right up front. If you wait till everything's perfect, it will never happen. You got to dive in and go. there are certain things you need. Make sure you got insurance and different things like that or whatnot. But if you wait to get your marketing strategy, if you wait to get all of your inventory, if you wait to get whatever you're doing, it won't happen. It will not happen, because while you're fixing one thing, something else breaks. Something else needs your attention. So what I'm doing is, let's find a little guidance for you and where we need to go. So I'm asking about guidance for Penny. Wow. Okay. This was powerful. Horse spirit. Freedom is yours.
Yeah.
I can't give it to you any better than that. The horse spirit. This horse, if you look, he is kicking it, man. He's moving forward.
Yep. I love it. I feel that. I feel very strongly, Penny. This is good. It's good time for you.
The card number is 33. It is collaboration. It's making things work squared, and it comes up to a 6, okay, which is victory, which is about powering through. But so you got to make sure you're not sitting back on your laurels, and you got to move. So anything in the stars for me? Always. I mean, Johnny, that one, what I want you to understand is, this is one of the things Sherry and I preach. Manifest. Bring it in. There's always, life changes. So if you're having a good time now, you might have an even better time tomorrow. But you also might have a bad time tomorrow, but that doesn't mean you're not going to have an even better time the day after. Life changes. Things like that. Things happen. Yeah. So is there anything in the stars for me? Absolutely.
Absolutely. Johnny, you got to start thanking the universe for your abundance and your just happiness and joy. Like, just, instead of saying, is anything in the stars for me? Say, everything is in the stars for me. It's infinite possibilities. Absolutely. You know what it is, Johnny? We're limited by our own inability to believe in ourselves, or to believe that we're worthy. I just did a whole segment on manifesting the other day, and people's biggest mistake in the law of attraction or trying to manifest is they want something, but they believe that they're not worthy, or they believe that they're not good enough, or they believe they won't get it for whatever reason. Oh, they got it, but I won't. So, Johnny, you are good enough. You will get it. You have to change your thinking, because that's how you manifest those great things coming to you.
Antelope spirit, charge forward. Life is speeding up. Things are heading your way, buddy. So you need to understand, yes, things are going to move for you. Things are coming. And this antelope is charging into the future, and it's card number 2. It's about partnerships. You need to make sure you're partnering up with your own spirit. Okay. And with there's a partnership that's strong in your life, and it's going to move forward. So let's try to get through some of these real quick. My heart is pounding out of my chest. Just subscribe. Glad for that, Dr. Ace. Thank you. Jay. Hey, dynamic duo. There we are.
Hey.
There we are.
We're all family.
Spiritually raw in the house. So there we go. Spirit and tarot, things like that. You just missed us talking about our hip works, and I'm sitting here drinking my coffee in my cup from Bruce Kaler, okay, the travel agent from Apollo Travel Orlando. So yeah, Jay, good to see you. Good to see you. And I'm not drunk tonight. So we did spirit wine last night, and I had sangria, and people were going, "All right, you're cut off." They were cutting me off from my people. I'm trying to take my power back and feel lost at times also. Definitely do a lot of praying, though.
Yeah.
But part of praying is taking time to listen. Okay? People pray, but then they walk away. Get prepared, get comfortable in your silence, and then listen, because there could be things. What do you need to do? I'm digging these spirit cards right now, so we're gonna go with those. Rhino spirit, okay?
Ooh.
Rhinoceros. Overcome any obstacle. And you're praying, but I think that's what I just hit on, is you gotta be calm and willing to listen and roll with the flow. Okay? You don't push a rhino around, it pushes other things around. Okay. So that's what I got there very fast.
Yeah.
So,
Dr. Ace, real quick, I just heard this what was it? Know your own strength. I don't know what that is, but I just heard it. So there you go.
Oh, no problem. Ming Ming, you are so welcome. Arcana, and we're gonna this is the first time I was able to catch you live. I am so thankful for your guidance and your words. Having trouble aligning my chakras. Thank you both. Much love and light. Arcana, get to a place where you can just be still. Get a clear quartz crystal. Okay. Hold it close, meditate on it, and start by seeing the light. Feel the light over your head. Let it radiate down, but then pull the energy up through the earth, through that root chakra, and have them merge. And as you breathe, feel this light move throughout and make positive statements of, I am good. Not what I want to be. I want to be fine. You know what? I am fine. Yeah. I've got this. I am power. Those are the things that we start training our subconscious to rethink. So that's one of the ways we can do that. Maybe we'll do some chakra alignment stuff one night, Sherry.
Yeah, I love that. I love it.
Yeah, there we go. So we're coming to the end of it. That is why I am torn. They are sickly right now. Country is the Philippines. So yeah, you just got to do your research, Ming Ming, about how they are handling. And if somebody gets sick, look at, can they handle it? Okay. Yeah. The hospitals, you're not dealing with the same hospitals that you have here. So be careful. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry. I am crying now. Oh, we don't like to make people cry, but you are welcome. Mickey, March 2020, I started buying medicinal herb seeds and got an overwhelming desire to garden. Through Jesus, I laid my hands on two of my pets and prayed them to health. They were on the brink of death. Notice we always talk about hands and healing. Jesus did it. Other people did it. But it's Reiki, folks. That's energy. You sent that energy through them. It's totally plausible. It's totally, yes. The energy comes from the light. It's there. Jesus talked about when he was tired. He didn't want to heal anymore. And somebody who had total faith reached out and touched his robe. And this is one of the secrets to the founder of Reiki, made him believe that this is energy, because he said, I felt it flow. Who touched me? I felt it flow out of me. Folks, we have that energy. Oh, I just got the goosebumps. we can touch and pass and heal. All of these things are within our power. Keeping it simple, Arcana. From the Tarot with an Attitude, we call ourselves the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. I can't give you any better than this. Bangarang. Say it loud. Say it strong. Bangarang. Because you are Peter Pan. You've grown up and you've forgotten how to fly. Bangarang. I'm going to fly and paddle on. That's our saying. At Penny Porter, you should give the My Daily Choice affiliate program a try. It's a great way to earn money while our small businesses are rebuilding. Yes, they are. You are welcome. And that takes us to the end of the comments there, Sherry.
Oh, wow.
So I think that's good timing. I think it's a good way to end the evening. So any last words?
No, I mean, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really have fun with this. I hope that our advice tonight was helpful for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Tune in next week. We're here every Sunday at 8:00. If you want to have a session with myself or Rob, please reach out to us if you have questions. I'm just so grateful for all of you guys.
Me too. And that's what, folks, please don't forget to check out these hemp work things. And Michael was just saying there's actually businesses opportunity here, different things like that. So we want you to check it out. You can check out through Sherry, through myself. We're going to, but also if you want to book a session with Sherry, there's her website. There's mine. Folks, this HempWorks thing has made a complete and total difference in my life. I cannot express it enough. And I'm talking to more and more people that this is happening for. So please don't miss this. There are products there that have no THC. Yeah. Most of the products I use do not have THC. So that's one of the most powerful things that there is. I haven't had a Coke. I had a craving this week, and then I realized I was missing my mid-afternoon, either my coffee, my gummies, or my coffee berry from HempWorks. But I didn't, because again, I'm more aware. I don't want to step backward. No more artificial sweeteners. I'm doing away with that. Different things, folks. It makes you aware. It does help you. And if you're needing something to help clear your mind, for me, I'm trying to tell you, this helps me through my days. My wife and I were just talking about this, are extremely hectic. And 3 weeks ago, man, I would have been just pulling my hair out. Lighten up. It's one of those things that's what we do. Okay. But I can focus, I can move or whatnot. And guess what? I get through it. I'm tired at the end of the day, and I'm tired come Saturday. All right. But I'm literally doing the show 7 days a week, because Sherry and I are going to continue on Sunday nights. We want you to come check us out. Notice we're actually and Sherry will have her own green screen background coming up soon. Yeah. We're getting our own marketing things up, and we will be doing that very soon. So with all that being said, folks, please take what you want. Leave what you don't. It's okay. There's no hate here. There's nothing but love here. There is nothing but love and understanding. Take some of what Sherry said, take some of what I said, take some of what somebody else said, but make it your own. Okay? Take what you want, leave what you don't. But whenever you leave, please make sure you are leaving knowing that you are going with peace, love, and light. Y'all have a very blessed evening. Get ready for the week, and we will see y'all later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Next Sunday.
Next Sunday.